All right, let's jump right in with a big question. Can your regular 9 to 5 job, your standard salary, actually make you a millionaire? I know, it sounds kind of crazy, right? Almost impossible? But what if there's a blueprint, a real strategy that makes it not just possible, but, well, probable? That's exactly what we're going to break down.
So when you hear the word millionaire, what's the first thing that pops into your head? For most of us, it's that image on the left, right? The flashy entrepreneur, the big risk taker. But the reality, well, it's often a lot more ordinary. A national study of millionaires found their jobs were things like teacher, engineer, accountant. Turns out the path to wealth isn't always a rocket launch. Sometimes it's just a steady climb.
Okay, so what is their secret? It really comes down to a clear, repeatable blueprint. First, we're going to redefine what an everyday millionaire even is. Then, we'll walk through 5 core strategies: growing your income, using your benefits, dodging that nasty lifestyle creep, investing consistently, and finally, becoming completely debt-free. Let's get into it.
First up, we've got to completely reframe how we think about building wealth. The data tells a really surprising story. You don't have to take these massive, scary risks to build a massive fortune. Actually, a lot of millionaires build their wealth slowly, steadily, and right from the comfort of their day job. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
So where do we even begin? Well, strategy number 1 is all about your main gig. Before you even think about a side hustle, you got to realize that the biggest financial lever you can pull is sitting right there in your 9 to 5. Let's not sleep on the power of that salary.
And how do you pull that lever? It's all about proactively showing your value. Don't wait around to be asked. Volunteer for that new project. Make learning a real habit. Actively build new skills. You got to have that direct conversation with your boss about your future. And hey, if you've hit a ceiling where you are, don't be afraid to find a new door somewhere else.
All right, next up is a seriously underrated tool for building wealth: your employee benefits. You need to stop thinking of them as just perks and start seeing them for what they are: financial accelerators that can launch you toward that $1 million mark. Okay, get this. This number is huge. A recent Vanguard report found that the average employer 401k match is 4.6%. Just let that sink in for a second. We're talking about a guaranteed instant return on your money. It is literally free money. If you're not getting every penny of that match, you're just walking away from free cash. It's really that simple.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I'm telling you, dig deep into your benefits package. You're probably going to find all these hidden gems, like insurance programs to protect your growing wealth, tuition assistance, and these awesome tax-saving accounts for medical expenses. Even those little employee discounts really add up over time. It's all part of the plan.
Now for a really crucial strategy. And honestly, this is the one that can undo all of your hard work if you're not careful. Let's talk about the silent wealth killer known as lifestyle creep.
So what in the world is lifestyle creep? Well, it's that totally natural human urge to spend more as you earn more. You get a raise, and bam, suddenly you're looking at a bigger apartment or a fancier car. The real danger here, your savings rate just flatlines, or even worse, it goes down.
In this chart, wow, it just lays it all out perfectly. Look at the typical path. As the income bar goes up, the spending bar goes right up with it. They're basically joined at the hip. But now, look over at the wealth path. The income goes up, but the spending, it stays controlled. And that space in between, that right there is the wealth-building gap. And that gap is your golden ticket to financial freedom. So what do you do with that wealth-building gap you've created? Well, you put it to work. The next strategy is all about consistent investing. This is the engine that's really going to power your journey to $1 million.
Having a clear target is so important. And the magic number you want to aim for? 15%. Invest 15% of your gross income. And this isn't some arbitrary number. It's a proven benchmark for building serious, life-changing wealth over a career, using the tools you probably already have, like a 401k.
So why is consistency the real secret sauce here? Well, it all comes down to one of the most powerful forces in the financial universe: compound growth. It's not just about your money growing. It's about the earnings on your money starting to earn their own money. It's this incredible exponential process. But as this quote says, it only works if you consistently contribute. You have to keep feeding the machine. All right, our final strategy kind of flips the script and looks at the other side of your personal balance sheet: your debt. To truly build wealth, you've got to systematically eliminate your liabilities. And we're going to start with the biggest one for most people: the mortgage.
Paying off your house early is an absolute game changer. I mean, think about it. You save a fortune in interest payments, you supercharge your net worth by building equity, and, this is the big one, you completely eliminate your single largest monthly bill. Just imagine what you could do with all that extra cash flow every single month.
And for all your other debts, credit cards, student loans, car payments, you should really try the debt snowball method. It's simple. You just list your debts from the smallest balance to the largest, and you ignore the interest rates for now. You throw every extra dollar you have at that smallest one. Once it's gone, you take its payment and you roll it on to the next one, creating this powerful, motivating snowball effect that will just demolish your debt.
So there you have it, a clear, 5-step blueprint to turn your 9-to-5 into $1 million launchpad. No lottery tickets, no risky startups, just a simple, proven path. The only question left is, what's the one change you're going to make starting today?